Postgame Zoom call with head coach Matt Margenthaler. The Mavericks fall to Winona State 86-71. We'll begin with a statement from coach, then we'll open it up to questions.
Obviously a rough one for our guys tonight. It just was like we were running in mud all night long. Just didn't have a good flow really from the start of the game. And really the last 5 minutes of the first half going into the start of the second half, we struggled. And Winona was very aggressive tonight. They manhandled us, to be quite honest with you, as far as we just didn't sit down and guard. You talk about all the ball screens, how we're going to guard them, this and that. It came down to us being tough enough to guard the basketball. And tonight we weren't willing to do that. And we allowed our offensive game to dictate how we played on defense, which was not very good.
It did turn out to be a fast start for both teams. The Mavericks shot 57% from the field there in the first half, and the Warriors 54%. It was pretty much going back and forth, and was actually a pretty quick half of basketball. Talk about the team's offensive performance there in the first 15 minutes of that half.
I thought the first 15 minutes we shot the ball well, and that was the deal. I mean, it wasn't like we were running and doing things fluidly. We got really stagnant, and we started just hold on to the ball or over dribbling. And when we started doing that, I mean, Winona does a very good job of guarding the initial ball screen. You're not going to score off that first ball screen. You need to get it moving. And we just weren't willing to go from side to side tonight at all offensively. And then you look at the turnovers we had. I mean, we had 16 turnovers, and most of those were just weak turnovers. And you can't allow that to happen. For some reason, I told our guys, I mean, Winona's lost 3 games in a row, and they're going to be like an animal that's backed in a corner. And that they played that way tonight. And we damn well better play that way tomorrow night.
It seems like whenever the Mavericks and the Warriors go at it, it always seems to have a little bit more of a rivalry feel to it, because it seems like each team really does get up to play these games against each other.
Yeah, you got to win one. It'd be a rivalry. We got our ass kicked last 3 games.
So things were going well into late into the first half. Then then what happened basically?
It started right the first play at halftime. Kavion went right at Ryland. We couldn't get to stop. And that kind of snowballed. I thought we took some very quick shots. We took some ill-advised shots, and again, I thought we did a fairly good job of getting into the 10-foot zone, but we took really tough shots. I mean, our guys must think they get judged on the difficulty, like swimming or something like that. It's you got to make the game easy. We've got to continue to take care of the basketball and find our open guys because they're there. And it will, again, I believe we'll be a different team tomorrow. Come out and get something done. But it was a very, very tough night for us tonight.
Looked like in the final minutes there was a little bit of frustration on the court. Is that anything to be concerned about or anything like that?
I think it should have been. I'm glad there's some frustration on the court. We need to. They showed some damn emotion. I mean, it's like we were dead, and so I hope so. Let's make these games fun.
All right, Warriors are back in Taylor Center tomorrow at 2. What are the Mavericks going to have to do to be successful there?
We have to guard the ball. Period. We need to guard the basketball and be tougher because we got beat by the toughest team tonight. We were not the toughest team on the floor.
All right. Good luck tomorrow, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks.